So, hello everyone, this is the Cathaltist again, and I'm coming to you from a completely different game this time. We're taking a little break from Dark Souls for the time being, so that I can try out a new game that I just got into. And my video equipment seems to be having some serious lag issues here, so we're going to I'm going to turn it off and turn it back on again once the lag stops. There we go. That should just about do it. So this is, as you could see there, the mighty quest for epic loot. Me and some of my friends saw a trailer for this at the beginning of E3 and immediately thought, hey, this would be a great chance for us to all play something together where we can just completely grief each other the entire time. So I got into it, and well, basically as soon as I started it up, I kind of fell in love with the whole art style and the entire feel of the game. It's a very interesting little combination of basically Diablo and like a dungeon builder kind of game. Essentially you get one of three characters that you get to play as. You can actually use all three. You just have to unlock the mage, which is who I'm playing as, by actually paying for the game, or it's not actually a subscription or anything, but you have to actually make a one-time payment by the look of things. Essentially, any time that I find an indie game that I like, or a game that I just feel is really good but may kind of underappreciated or brand new, I try to put a little bit of money into it at least, just something to kind of show my support and everything. Minecraft was a perfect example of that. I got in back in the alpha because I paid for it and everything. And then Bastion I've bought on every console that I own. Skullgirls I put money into the Kickstarter for. Now, Shovel Knight I'm following and putting money into, even though I haven't even gotten to try that one. It just looks like it's going to be such a good game. Yeah, basically anytime I find something like that, I try to put a little bit of money into it, at least. And basically this game is no exception. I know it's a big company and everything, but, well, it's something that I just kind of, I'm getting a lot of enjoyment out of it, even though I've played very little of it so far, but I felt I should give something back for that. Now you get the idea. You know what, this is turning into a rant. So anyway, the game. The game is really, really fun. Very simple idea. You get a castle that you can create, and it's basically where you store all the treasure that you get from invading other people. However, since you're basically taking their treasure whenever you invade them, nothing's stopping someone else from coming in and taking it right back from you. So you have to set up defenses around it. I'm trying to think. I believe anytime someone does actually make it to your treasure room and steal something from you, it's you're put on a short shield period where no one can take any more of your loot. Looks like I've got one up right now that's going to be going for a good hour or several hours by the look of things. I totally read that number wrong. So here we can see my defenses haven't been doing too great, although we did get this one guy who I probably should have blurred his name out on here, but I'm not entirely certain on how to do that, so yeah, there he is. So this is him going through my castle, trying to get some of my gold. So, as you can see, I've set up a flame spitter turret thing, which just spins around and around there. But the real defense is waiting for him in here. It's these necromancer guys. I'm putting at least, I think I threw like probably 10 into the entire castle. They're by far the best defense I've seen so far. They'll just keep creating skeletons out of anything that gets killed around them. And once they're upgraded, they can also heal other units, and I believe they turn into skeletons themselves once they're killed. So as you can see, he lost quite a bit of health trying to fight his way through that. Now he's going to take on the Cyclopses, which are really not a big threat, except for the fact that he has almost no health left. So, that Cyclops is going to kill him, and he's going to come back, sacrificing his chance at getting any kind of gold or anything out of this. So now he's probably just going to finish this up just for the sake of, you know, completing it. So while he does that, a little more about the game. It's a little, I guess satirical would be the way to put it. It understands, it's taking a look at the genre of dungeon crawling and all these adventure RPG type games, and what little story there is kind of poking fun at that entire idea. So don't worry, it's not overly burdened with that sort of thing or anything, but the humor is there. Let's see. Okay, so he made it through that group. I think there's only one group left after that, and he probably won't have much trouble with it. As you can see, I threw in these sticky mines, which basically just limit people's movement once they hit them. There's no actual damage from them, unfortunately. But I threw in a bunch of those. I'm probably going to add some more, especially around where the necromancers are. He's got the benefit of having a ranged weapon, though, so he's able to take out the necromancers from further away than the warrior would be. Oh, there's three classes in this. The warrior, the ranger, and the mage, which, as I said, is one of those premium bonuses. Yeah, the warrior and the ranger are what you see the most of. I've gotten my ranger up to level 10 just over the past maybe 2 hours of playing, and I just started on my mage today after buying one of the little fan bundle things. So now we're going to take a look at some of the stuff that he can do, because I just unlocked another skill for him and and I picked up a new staff, which this one is an ice staff that seems to shoots 3 bolts at once. I think I'm gonna have fun with this one. So his fireball it's got a pretty good range on it. Basically, it hits the floor, does a good bit of damage on impact, but also sets up a damage over time burn effect on anything that's caught in the explosion, which doesn't really make a difference on these little guys since they go down after the initial hit. And as you can see there, since it's shooting out 3 at once, I was able to just bash 2 of them in the face with it. So that's always nice, because a lot of the weapons can only hit one thing at a time, and you'll get stuck if you're surrounded or anything. So having something that can hit multiple enemies at once, very nice little thing to have on hand. And then the other move that I got is this Storm Shield spell, and I'm not entirely sure what it does because I was too stupid to actually read it. Something along the... I think I said that right. Too stupid to actually... Alright, well anyway, not going to dwell on that one either. The point is, I haven't used it, and I'm not sure I'm going to use it. Unfortunately, you do only have those 4 slots to fill in with different moves, so you do have to pick them kind of carefully. Pretty much the same setup that the Diablo games had. I'm thinking specifically Diablo 3 since it's what I've been playing most recently, but thinking back, I'm pretty sure the other ones were set up like that. In any case, that's how this one's set up. So now this is a different staff. I just equipped it when we switched out there for a minute. It fires faster, but it only fires one shot at a time. So we'll see if the speed can make up for the lack of 3 shots at once. It seems to be doing alright, but I think I like the other one better. Once I hit level 3 here, I actually unlock one of the weapons that came with the premium bundle that I got. So we'll be able to see that hopefully after this dungeon's over. Looked like some kind of cool lightning staff thing, and I stood right in the fire there. So we're gonna have to heal up a bit, drink one of the potions, and continue on from there. That's actually one of the first times I've ever had to drink potions in this so far. That's after getting my ranger to level 10 and everything. Ranger is incredibly good at dodging attacks and just avoiding damage in general. So it's a nice thing to be able to do, which I can't seem to do with this one. Yeah, so we'll see if the shield helps at all. It doesn't seem to be blocking much damage, so I'll have to read that again later and see what it actually does. Although, I didn't die there, so I guess that's the important thing. Kept that from happening, at least. Here's a necromancer. So, I'm about to fall into that same trap that I set up in my dungeon, so, there we go. No more necromancer. And now I'm surrounded by skeletons, so we'll have to work something out here as well. The only flaw I'm seeing with this game so far is that there is quite a bit of lag at some points. Not during the fight, surprisingly. It's more on the menu screens and when you're tending to your castle and everything. Yes, there have been a couple times, like right there when I threw the fireball at the wall instead of at the group of enemies. That may have been due to me either pressing the button at the wrong time or something on the screen just not going when I pressed it or something, but aside from the little things like that, you don't see much lag during the actual fights. Alright, so let's see here. We'll level him up again and get Death Grip. This may be my favorite spell in the entire game. And between this and the necromancers that you can get in your castle, this is just proving once again that in any of these RPG kind of games and stuff like that, necromancy is always the way to go. So, here we have the staff that I got from the premium bundle, and between that and Death Grip, I really can't see any way that I could possibly die in this one. So, the staff does a ton of damage. Death Grip kills things and heals me at the exact same time. And I can use it on entire groups. Something tells me this may end up being one of the most broken moves in this entire game. And I absolutely love it. So as you can see, this castle has some traps set up on the floor, which is something we haven't really seen in most of the other castles. I think there was one turret in the other one that burned me a little, but that was about it. This one has cool floor trap things that bite at you if you step on them at the wrong time. I'm really having trouble talking tonight for some reason. Regardless. So, we're gonna keep trudging along through here. Burn, Death Grip, and that takes care of most of the room. Nope, no wait, they're still up, but with very little health. I looked at that totally wrong just now. Oh, it was because of that necromancer, that's why. The bone puppeteer. Interesting. There we go. So that takes care of that. Now I can just burn them down with the lightning staff. Look at all that gold and other stuff. The blue things that I'm picking up, those are the resource that you use to build stuff in your castle with. Like, gold is used to build certain things, but when you want to summon monsters into it to defend it and everything, you need the blue stuff. So, let's see here. There should be at least one or two yeah, there we go. Okay, so a few left in this room. Okay, not sure what's going on here exactly. It might just be because of the monsters here, but I can't seem to move forward at all. Just kind of stuck in place now. Oh no, there it goes. Nope, no, still can't go down that hallway though. Alright, I'm up against some kind of invisible wall here, so I think we're just going to go through the door. I absolutely love that door smashing animation. So yeah, that's about it. There we go. So that's the mighty quest for epic loot, and yeah, the end.